Okay, well, this is the switch that was in my Tesla Model 3. This little piece right here broke off from the switch. So when you went to pull back on the switch, it just didn't connect to anything. You could still push down on the switch, but pulling back, it didn't do anything. In fact, the first time the switch just popped out and I was like, what the heck is this thing? Worked for about 2 weeks and then just stopped working completely on the putting down. So I had to put the car in park and use the app to close the windows if I wanted to. So this switch is pretty easy to replace and pretty cheap to replace. Okay, first thing that I noticed when I went to figure out how to switch out my window switch was that there aren't a lot of good videos on this on YouTube. So I'll post this and hopefully it'll help other people figure it out. The trick is, other people say take the door panel off, but that's not really that useful. The door panel isn't in your way, and it's easier with everything held in place firmly to get the switch out of the door. So when you want to get access to it, there's a switch cover on the underside of the door arm that will easily remove. There's a single nut, Torx nut, holding it in place, Torx bolt holding it in place, and just unscrew that and then slightly pull on this plastic underplate and it's just clipped into place and it comes out, and then you'll see the red wires going into the switch and you'll know you're in the right place. The switch itself is kind of hard to decipher when you're first looking at it, but we'll go over that together. Okay, so I have removed the plastic panel under the door, had to remove the bolt right there to get that panel out. It's hanging by its power cord for the light. Now I'm trying to find the clips for the switch. I'll also need to find how to disconnect the wire, but it should be easier once the switch is out. People have said you need to lift up on this latch to get it entirely out, which is fine. I just now need to find the clips that are up here in order to unhook the switch. Okay, got it out. Didn't really do any damage per se to this other than the original broken piece. And looks like the clips are still in good shape. The trick was to slip a stick under here to unclip these two, and then that side fell just a imperceptible amount, but I kept pressure with my fingers on this side, and that allowed me to open this side from the top, and then I stuck a stick down from the top. It was difficult because I didn't know exactly where to put it, but here's a picture for you to know where to put it. And then pushed lightly on this. Others have been talking about putting lots of pressure on to get it out, but I just put a little bit. Looks like I might have done some damage to these. But this is the old one, so I don't care. So now I got to figure out how to get the wire off and then hook the new one in and then clip the new one up into the hole, and then I should be done. Oh, and then put the screws back. Looks like all you have to do is pry that slightly to get that little button right there out, and then pull the cord and it comes right out. I just used a black stick, but you could use anything. And then this is now my new switch. So I just need to put it up and we'll see you back here. All right, had to lift the front latch again to get it in place, and then just need to push it in, and then we are good to go. All right, so just got to put this bit back together and then we're done.